Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Somebody's trying to duplicate off of one of my videos, and they're doing this is what they sent me, and they're doing everything perfectly right. Um, well, I've already changed the nudge factor. Let me change it back to 15, I think it was. Nope. Anyway, I'm just going to show them they're having a problem, and I don't really need them to do that. They're putting the square or the diamond shaped part of the square. But then when they select them both and go to intersect, it doesn't work. And the reason it doesn't work is it's a telltale sign right here. There are 17 objects selected. So when you do this, these objects need to be together. And I'm going to, you know what, he did a really good job. He said he used live sketch, which I don't really like, but we're gonna group these together, Control G. And then we're going to put the blue on top. And you have to be able to see the outline in front of it. And then you can go here. And now if you look, there's just two objects selected. So just hit intersect and there you go. Now, I'll just finish this, Control D, and get the two-sided arrow and do that right there. I would go ahead and weld it together. And then I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees to make it just easier to move along. Now, in this particular case, you can't just nudge 4 inches, and I'll show you why, because it doesn't match up. So what you have to do on the first one is Control D, hit the two-sided arrow and mirror it. Those match up. And then I'd go ahead and, at first when I did it for him, I thought there was a blank spot, but it worked out really pretty good. Now I've got my nudge factor set on 4. I'm not going to change it. I'm hitting the plus key and just hitting the arrow twice. Now I'm going to go ahead and weld that again, and what that does, it takes away all the lines. But now I need to hit the plus key and mirror this down, and see, I kind of like that bald spot or that vacant spot. Then once you do that, you can hit just the plus key as many times as you want, and you get that pattern. It's a pretty, I mean, anything you draw, and if you haven't watched the videos on how to do this, just take your smart fill tool, fill in that square, and then inside here, just start drawing. Matter of fact, let's do this. You can make another copy of this, and I would left click, right click, and then just start drawing. He used the live sketch tool. I can't find the advantage to the live sketch. Matter of fact, the live sketch will actually hurt you because sometimes it'll stick to that line. See how it went down that line? So I don't like the live sketch. I personally just like the freehand tool. Set on 100 and just start drawing, objects. And it always helps to connect the layer. So we're going to get rid of that void spot right there and just do some really weird stuff. And I don't have any artistic ability as far as drawing this, but we'll kind of play around. But because my freehand tool is set on 100, it really pretty much conforms to the shape of the other one. I don't suggest going across the lines. We could, let's just do one and see if it works. So I'm going to go across both lines. It'll probably work, but then just start somewhere else and, just make some weird shapes. And the freehand tool will actually it smooths it out. So it kind of helps you. And then I come from the other side, and I'm really getting too much round stuff, but that's barely in there. And you can always take your shape tool and move this, this in a little bit. That won't really matter since the fact that they're not touching. And see, I don't even have this. I would strongly suggest you take and connect all these lines to make it an object kind of. I think that's about the only one. Then take your triangle away, but group this together, Control G, and then move it over here. And you've got to be able to see, it can't be like object order back of page, object order. I'm going to grab that object order back of page. You can't have that. You've got to have that. And then just take all this, and then the intersect will work. See, it didn't work on some of them. So maybe I didn't have it grouped together. I thought I did. And maybe that's that one that we put, that's weird that it's not taking that into effect. Let's back up here. Let's take this out of the way. Let's take away the fill on all those. Maybe they're not really complete. I don't ever suggest moving that by hand. Well, let's see if it'll work this time. Nope. I don't know what I did wrong. You know what? Let's just start again. It should work every time. But I'm going to make a duplicate of that and move it over. And we could actually draw on the blue if it helps you. I'm going to just make one really simple with the freehand pick tool. I guess make sure you close the nodes so they do that. So you could go off the screen, just make sure you close the nodes. And I'm going to try not to this time to go to another line past the other side. And like I said, I don't have any artistic ability. But the freehand tool with the smoothing really, really helps you out because, there could be some sharp points and they don't really show up because the freehand tool at 100 will smooth it out is basically what it's doing. I said I was going to do this real fast, but it might look pretty cool because I'm hoping I didn't do anything wrong. Now, get the blue box, move it out of the way, and make sure you have all these. So that just says 11 objects, but I'm thinking that's right, Control G. Then you could actually just move your blue box back. We didn't really need the extra one. Unless, you know what, I might have had 2 blue boxes. That's why it didn't work. Let's go to Intersect. There we go. And then just take that, Control D to duplicate it, move it over. Evidently, I didn't do it. Move it over. This is going to be a pretty cool one. Control G to group it, rotate it 45 degrees, make it 4 inches. Let me zoom in here. See, this has a ball, wow, even a heart looking thing. A bald spot right there, Control D. Get the 2-sided arrow and mirror it. I'd go ahead and weld it. And then you could hit the plus key and hit your, I don't change it from 4. I just keep going. Now we need to mirror this one. So Control D and bring that down. Look, now I got 4 hearts. Control D and then move it down till like that. And this was pretty simple because I didn't make that many. So it's kind of like, just like this one compared to this one that has, multiple. Let's change these both to yellow. I found that really shows out for you, at least on the monitor. It really makes it pop. So I made 2 patterns like in that quick, and I like it. I mean, look at the center. I didn't mean for it to be hearts. You can't even really see a heart, but there's the heart shape. I still like this one the best just because I did multiple. So his problem was he didn't group his objects together, is what I'm thinking. Anyway, I hope that helped him somebody someday, and thank you for watching.